This shows a laboratory flotation test for our simple chalcopyrite and gangue flotation system. In this test, the froth is collected in a pan for a certain period of time, and then the pan is removed and replaced by another. Each pan of concentrate is weighed and assayed for copper in order to calculate the copper recovery to the concentrate as a function of time. If the results from pan 1 are plotted, the point might appear here. The same process is then repeated for pans 2, 3, and so on. Each pan is weighed and assayed and then plotted on our graph. It is important to note that we are adding the recovery of each pan to the recovery from any previous pans. This is called the cumulative recovery. If one keeps the test going until all of the copper-rich particles that can float have floated, the results would look something like that shown here. The curved shape of the line connecting the cumulative copper recovery points is typical of flotation. It shows that most of the recovery occurs in the early stages of the test, and that eventually a maximum copper recovery is reached. The first part of the curve depends mainly on the rate of flotation. For example, the copper-rich particles could float more quickly, the yellow curve, or more slowly, the red curve, depending on the cell type and operating conditions. The last part of the curve depends mainly on the extent of flotation. If the copper-rich particles float to a greater extent, the yellow curve, then the copper recovery after an extended period of time will be greater than if these particles were to float to a lesser extent, the red curve.